We're joined now by Toby Heaty, and Toby's just stepped out of Melbourne's second Facebook Developer Garage. Toby, what were your impressions coming out of that garage with the participation and the presentations?
I was at the first Developer Garage, so I have that perspective. I think much more marketing focused this time, which I think is pretty good. I'm purely software person really, so having that business input's always quite welcome. I was a bit worried that my own presentation was perhaps dense on the technical front, but anyway, there was at least one audience member who understood some of what I was talking about, so yeah.
In the break, I can assure you that at least 2 or 3 or 4 developers there that totally followed your presentation, so you weren't talking over the heads of our audience. You did raise a very interesting issue there with the development process. There's a lot of replication there, and you've come a long way to addressing that by the development of your own software, Prefabricator. I know you touched on that. Could you give us a bit more background there, where you are with the development of that actual program?
I have a piece of software that largely started from the types of contract work I was doing, and that I tried to solve some of the problems I was facing developing Facebook applications, and that's now grown into a piece of software that will basically let people create their own marketing apps inside Facebook. So completely automated process. I've sorted out all of the hard parts of hosting the site and scaling it and all of these kind of things, and we're in a beta at the moment, so starting to roll that out to some of my clients. I have a big project that is coming out in the next couple of months. It's probably going to be backed onto this technology, a lot of sleepless nights basically, but nearly there now, so it's good.
What's the next step? And people watching at home, maybe through YouTube, and they might be interested in investing in this type of programming, knowing that the phenomenal growth of Facebook application continues, and there'll be more and more developers requiring this type of software. What do you need in terms of an investor background or development background or IP patents? I mean, what do you need?
This is actually a hard thing for a software developer to really get their head around. I have my knowledge is code, and the next step eludes me a little in terms of marketing, I guess, is the next thing. So I'm starting very small and rolling out this technology to some clients, and pretty much going to take it from there. So the next step will be opening that up so that anyone can essentially use it and pay to have a license for this particular package. So it's a whole other set of questions though in terms of commercialisation and monetisation. So
wish you all the very best for that. One last question before we let you have a drink, a well-earned drink I might say, Toby. The next garage, the third Melbourne Facebook Developers Garage, what should we be looking at putting on the agenda? Obviously we today have addressed many of the marketing related issues. What do you think would draw a crowd, and what types of issues should we be looking at for the third garage?
I would like to see someone come up with the definitive answer as to how you can get millions of users into your Facebook application. It was alluded to today. People were asked, how do we do it? I want someone to answer that question. I can solve the technical problems. I can make sure that your application handles all of the users, but how do we get them? So I guess some of the marketing stuff was looking at that, but again, unfortunately, I don't think there's an easy answer for that one. I must admit, I'd like to see some more developer involvement, and I guess the garage is going to evolve over time anyway. But there are some other developers in Melbourne, I know for a fact. So it'd be good to have someone else present the next one.
Yeah. Actually, you raise a very good point, and we do invite all the developers watching at home or at their office to join us at the next garage. We haven't set a date or time, and perhaps you can work with Toby and I to set the next agenda for the third Melbourne Facebook Developers Garage. Toby, thank you once again. Look forward to seeing you at the third one. Enjoy your well-earned drink, mate.
Cheers.